All right, so we still have a good little group of artists signed up on this list tonight. I also want to let this be known. I'm doing my best to try to get to everybody on this list. The second half of the show is going to be a bit different than the first, right? So earlier, real quick respect, 'cause I don't want y'all to act like y'all don't know what I said. You're gonna spit and get. That's the simplest way I'm gonna say it, right? You're gonna come up here, you're gonna say your poem, say your handle, get off the stage. That's the simplest way I can put it. You're gonna spit and get. We have a double feature tonight that we really wanna get to. We wanna give them that time to highlight. We have people in the building. Bella, the speaker, Courtney Lyn, coming to the stage. Right? So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say, coming to the stage, and I'm gonna say that person's name. And then I'm gonna say, on deck. On deck means you are after the person I am currently calling on stage. So on deck means you are close to the stage area. Your poem is pulled up if you need to read it. You are prepared to come up to this mic and say your poem. That is what that means. We don't want to hear, I'm sorry y'all, I don't want to pull that shit up. Have it. Because I'm already telling you. Okay? All right. So, act like you've done it before, and if you haven't, welcome to the show. No, we're gonna give you space. I'm just playing, y'all. Relax. It's not as tough as I sound. I just got that 1970 voice. That's the only reason it come off that strong. That's the only reason. All right. So, are y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? I'm so glad you remember. You already got the energy. You already clap your hands. Somebody make some noise for the vibes to the stage. The voice of the black sheep. On deck, we got knowledge. On deck, we got knowledge. The voice of the black sheep to the stage.
Okay, you can find me at the Voice of the Black Sheep on IG. Okay, first off, I came in here and almost wrecked somebody's marriage. Okay, y'all? I know, girl, and I'm married too. I'm like, I can't use an extra partner, but not tonight, not tonight. So I'm gonna dedicate this to Black Love. The name of this poem is called Black Love. Black love is a beautiful thing. Beautiful in all its ways and creative in what it brings. Life, strong, it's full of valor. A love like no other, how could you rather? Not partaking that intoxicating overflow. Feeling all my African roots tingle and flow. Energy through my spine takes me to a place where exotic juices run down vines. Lions devour the weak, the warriors speak. Black love, I feel it, yes I do. And I see that shit in everything I do. I see it when two black bodies become one, intertwined by two spirits that cannot be undone. Passing on our legacy of people who died trying to be free. Speaking through the wind now, living through DNA, you see. The life of a black soul possesses more than melanin. It produces a life that cannot be diluted. It breeds a voice that can be muted. Black love, I am a product of it. And I created two black beings, and God damn it, I love it. Taking pride in the gift that it gives me to give to existence because it endures years of resistance. Black love, can you feel it? Yes. Thank y'all, I'm drunk as hell. Look, I got a couple of shows coming up. I know, I see you want to do it, I know. You can find me on The Voice of the Black on IG. Like I said, I got shows coming up. Thank you and good night.
All right, I'm playing. Not gonna do that. I can actually, but when I drink enough, things start to happen. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. Y'all ready for the next artist to come to the stage? Come to the stage. We got knowledge. On deck, we got Keon. On deck, we got Keon. Knowledge to the stage.
How y'all doing? So I'm gonna read this, but I do know it, but y'all gotta come September 14th to see the full performance. Y'all don't know like what y'all in for. So yeah. We walk in like storm with no warning. Chrome heels echo like shell cases in the morning. Smoke in our eyes, blood in our breath. Every kiss lace, sweep or final. Every step a threat. This ain't rap and street sermon laced in brass. We come out the shadows like muzzles flashing. Eyes like red dots, no tough talk, just fire. Locked in, hammer cock, God's last forewarnings. See, we got this God caliber, like a bushwhacker. Most powerful thing born from fire and metal. She's the end of day, speak her name. 380. Your bones gon' cough. She don't shoot to stun, not built to carry, but give clarity. She erases, peeling souls off clean like silk sheets hitting skin in the morning.
Let's go.
One shot clears generations, making death look gracious. Chambered in grace, she's a god in stilettos, walking through all slick stages. Final draft, no edits. Locked in with the 4-4 bag we call spring. Smooth, but don't sleep on her. She's a 4-4 classic heat, old school thunder with a jazzy beat. Curve is poetry, punch is concrete. She ain't the loudest, but she the cleanest headshot queen. Heart full of sermons that hits like gospel choirs falling. Winks at danger cause she already seen it. Got 6 in the drum and that's all she needs. Making your past regret you, leaving you in the corner praying for God to come get you. Cause when she fires, even time bleeds. Like when a Uzi hit. A little stiff, short frame, fast game, sprays of words like hot lead, mouth full of flame, buzz like a live wire in church water, every sentence a ricochet, combat chaos, the reason motherfuckers duck in silence, whispers death with a grin, giggles like a misfire, crowd control in a sundress, don't need aim, just rhythm, moves like rumors in a locker room, fast, fatal, and untrackable, like a muzzle on a Glock. Reliable, silent, and stay cocked. The ghost in the cold. I'm quiet as frostbite, a whisper shaped like justice. No chrome flash, just a tick of the clock. Steady hand, cold glance, no mercy. Mind like a loaded chamber. I don't speak, just calculate. I'm the pulse you can't find, the chill in your spine. 17 truths chambered in patience. A voice you never hear, but when I speak, it's tactical silence. Together, we're a full clip, a bouquet of ammo called from retribution. We don't aim, only skull talk, steel in our lungs, vintage in our grip. We don't miss, don't flinch, but pull up locked at every heartbeat like a hollow tip. Shadows in a shooter stance, war in high heels. No argue, just execute. Mother smoke is our perfume, gunpowder is gospel. When we speak, even your mama listens. Body bag zip tight like secrets whispered to the grave, vanishing like shell cases in an evidence room. We came full clip. And you niggas just target practice.
Ready for what? Keep that energy going for the next artist coming to the stage. Let me get where they at though. Let me hear it. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. You gotta take Keon to the stage. We got Lady 380.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Keon. I'm a student in political science major at TSU down the street. Go Tigers! And this is my poem. Okay. I am a lover, wear my heart on my sleeve, a dreamer. My ideas run deep. A poet, write my dreams down to keep. A product of a system meant to keep me down, where spoons are hot and bodies are best served cold. A lack of role models got boys eager to follow more boys dressed as men, egos fragile, toxic masculine. But I grew through the crack, being slung, poison in the streets. Puff, puff, pass, there goes my uncle. Puff, puff, pass, got my cousin too. Puff, puff, pop. Getting served cold on the street, puff, puff, quack. The vultures are circling, everybody ducking the police. Trigger happy, white, red, and blue badges ready to shoot. Go from the corner store to a corner, walk down by an officer. Your mattress a casket, they've been making us lay dead in bulk. I'm heading home, officer. stopped on the side of the road. You are suspicious. You don't know me. I live around here, sir. You are ghetto. You don't know me. You are a threat. Identity, I reach for my ID to prove who I am. He reaches for his gun to remind me who I am. Pop, pop, pop. Nothing more than a nig. ER rooms always made me anxious. I can hear my uncle's reluctant breath being forced into an amalgamation of tubes. I can hear my mother crying, telling him to open his eyes, and with a strange sense of deja vu, through all the ominous buzzing, I hear him flatline. Life goes silent. I am born from a generation that come from generational trauma, food stamps and single mamas, low infant absentee fathers. I am the product of trials and tribulations, born of hope and dedication in a field of nightmares. I still dream. King would be proud. Uncle would be proud. I am proud. I'm a brother. I'm a friend. I'm a son. I'm a lover. I was a seed that needed water. I bloomed through cracks despite no water. I am despite.
So I need y'all to keep that energy. I need y'all to keep that energy. Are y'all ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Are you ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Relax. Don't die on me. What's going on back there? This look, nah. They looking at me, looking at them.
It's the daiquiri.
Yeah, this right here.
It's the daiquiri.
My Sunday section. What's going on? What's going on? They ain't had no Dax. I've been looking. They ain't had no Dax back there. They ain't had no Dax. Yeah, y'all. Where they at though? Yeah. You looking at me, looking at you. Turn around and tell your folks. Yeah, tell them. Yeah, okay. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the artist come to the stage? Come to the stage right now. We got Lady 380. On deck, we got one of our features. On deck, we got one of our features coming.
I am Lady 380, and whatever I speak is my truth. So if you find yourself offended or unable to relate, then these bullets weren't meant for you. I am a spoken assassin, so this is your final warning. I aim for straight headshots, and ain't nobody in here bulletproof. He militant. So much anger built up in him, unfamiliar with discipline. In general, he was nobody's soldier. Ain't like he had someone to shadow. Daddy camouflaging into the distance every time he would wait for him. At attention, resentment built up his artillery, tired of suppressing his appetite for a fight, thought he was doing a good thing. When he got recruited and enlisted, was sold dreams that he could be all that he could be, but all that he became was a nobody, and now he don't dream because he can't sleep. Because bodies disappear in a flash every time he closes lids. No cap, hard to snap back into reality. When orders go against your morality, when you realize all caskets don't just come in adult size, how could he have known that the structure he desired would beget his demise? He died when he left that day. Buried his heart beneath the flag, tucked away tightly in his duffel bag, deployed to fulfill his call of duty, fighting for no man's land on Rebirth Island where women and children ain't off limits. He was a ghost before he came home, a zombie. He'd still be stuck in a war zone, casually causing casualties of his family with friendly fire of modern warfare. On me, he broke, he's cracked, he's literally one shot from blowing up our spot. Man, where is my team? He's standing right there, but he's so far gone. Each silence a trigger, each memory a mine. I'm tiptoeing on graveyards in Newtown, searching through the wreckage of his mind. PTSD, keep his thoughts confined. A wall ain't only good for keeping things out, but imprisoning things in. And what's the spouse supposed to do? When the war that he fights keeps wounding them too, I'm bleeding, pleading. Man, who gonna kick up and revive me? What do we do when disability don't look like amputee? It be more like decapitation. Losing your mind fighting for a nation that won't even fight for us, but will engrave on a dollar bill, in God we trust. But ain't enough money flowing in to keep our heads above water. And that's enough to push him off the bank. Salutes to the tribute, we're playing Hunger Games. And odds ain't ever been in our favor. But when the smoke clears, battles don't get left on battlefields. Bombs over Baghdad hit home and Dad packs his bags again and again, round after round, emptying the clip. Every time he come back from combat, a shell of a man. From dad to dud, from a husband to hollow, and to think. I was on watch when he came home and forgot he could be at ease. He was so strange that he could be all that he could be, but it seems he only made a liar out of our country. Mission complete.
Oh my God. All right, so y'all, the night is not over. Like I said, we have a double feature going on tonight. We about to bring one of those features up. Somebody say feature. So this woman coming to the stage, man, she is a ray of sunshine. She is my cancer queen, my cancer sister. She is so beautiful in her own way. She has a way of like really connecting to you without saying too much. She is also a poet, even though she be trying to be shy in that right. She is a wonderful writer. She is a beautiful performer, and I'm excited that we had the crazy, unlikely event of doing this tonight. And I'm so glad that you are here to experience that with us. So without further ado, you are already building energy for the week. Go live. Queen herself. Make some noise for Courtney Lyn to the stage. Make sure you get in that mic, baby.
Thank you, baby. Hello, y'all. How y'all doing? First of all, thank you so much for having me. I am so excited to be here. Yeah, today was a day. I woke up this morning, went skating, had a good breakfast, you know. What happened? Anyway, I had a good day. And so hiccups happen, as they always do. And when I perform a set, I like to give you insight about me and who I am. And oftentimes I think that I'm not nervous when I get in front of people, but sometimes I am, which is the reason why I talk really fast sometimes. So tonight, if I talk fast, I want you to help me slow down. Tell me slow down. Because oftentimes when I'm up here, I feel naked when I'm up here. Because all your eyes be on me to view parts of my body that sometimes I can't bear to see, and then sometimes I can't breathe. So I speed up my speech and then slow it down just enough for you to understand me. But it's only to catch my breath for a minute, because every second I'm up here feels longer while these lights are on my skin. A spotlight I'm in, and I never asked for this shit. Attention I didn't seek. It fucked around and it found me, so here I am. Hi, y'all, I'm Courtney Lyn, and I'm a lover of my God. And I find it strange and odd of myself that I've been leaving my God out of my spotlight lately. See, attention is what he gave me, and I've been neglecting him. I've been shying away from his bright light to hide in the darkness of my shame, all while still in his gaze. Who the fuck am I kidding? I've made a spectacle of myself, when acknowledging my wrongdoings was only gonna help myself. See, I've been living this fast life. I've been running through prayers fast just to break the fast, because it's been hours since I ate. I've been fasting to lose weight, but forgetting my God is holding all of my heavy weight that my heart carries. I've been reading fast through his word, knowing I need the words to seep in order to be heard. I've even taken my God out of my poetry for a bit. Because when I used to write, I wouldn't put the pen down unless my God was in it. See, I haven't been thy good and thy faithful servant. But now, today, I want to take the time to honor God publicly, because he deserves it. Give him all the glory, because he's worthy. All the praise I never gave, for all the love my God showed me when I prayed. I want to say thank you, my God. And I know the limelight I didn't seek, but he put me here because he believes this is what I'm here for. And uneasy at times it may be, I know when my God is up here with me, I can be at ease. I can slow myself and I can breathe. I can put on my invisible robe and I can receive to say, hey y'all, I'm Courtney Lyn and I came to spit y'all some poetry. Is that all right? So I got asked to write a bio for a show I'm on in a couple of weeks. And I hate writing bios because I got to write it about myself, and who want to toot their own horn, right? So in writing the bio, I had to go through things like, organically. Like, I'm a loud person, so generally I don't need a mic. But also, I didn't want to go through the things like, I like to cook, I like to skate, all of that other stuff, because that ain't matter to y'all. That don't matter in a bio. But one thing I do want to talk about is my phobias. I have a phobia. I have a fear. And one of my fears is dementia and Alzheimer's. I'm literally afraid of that. And so I've taken preventative measures in order to help offset that. Like changing my diet, working on puzzles, Sudoku. And one thing I've learned is, I learn a new fact about life every day. So that if my mind ever fades, I pray that I ramble facts instead of any fiction. I will tell certainties that can be proven, and I'm going to tell them with conviction, y'all, so that I can't be mocked for my possible madness. Because for me, remembering today but not remembering my past tomorrows ain't worth a penny for my thoughts. Especially if my mind, it may be scrambled. The loss of my memory, it terrifies me. The stray of my happy thoughts brings me weak to my knees. The bad memories gave me scars, but I'm gonna need those too. Because my life wouldn't be life without those. So I'm sending a lifeboat to my mind that's sinking to the depths of my soul. I need you to save us. I need you to break this cycle. I need you to bend through my labyrinth. I need you to remember things I'm afraid I'll forget. If common sense escapes my mind, don't be amazed if I forget. If I forget, please remind me. Dig deep into my thoughts until you find me. Lost in translation, remind me how there's gold in girls, and I will thank you for being my friend. As we travel down this road, I'm gonna ask you to have my back again and again, because I'm afraid I'll experience anger, fear, joy, sadness, and disgust. All at the same time, inside out like the movie. Watching my core memories fall by the wayside. My memory dump is full of all of my good times. That's what happens when you're afraid. You're losing your mind. Your brain is dying. And you'd imagine you know your friends, but bing bong, you're losing it. You know it's a slow race, one you can't win, and relaying memory lapse, you don't want to be through with it. Your train of thought fell off its tracks, and all you want to do is track back to whatever you're trying to say. Concentration becomes a game too hard for you to play, and y'all, your thoughts are no longer safe. When all you want to do is keep them tucked inside your memory bank, what I'm saying is, y'all, I'm scared. I'm scared of waking up to a stranger who was once my friend. I'm scared of not being able to recognize my kin. I'm scared that I'll look at photographs and wonder, who the fuck is this? I'm scared of not knowing I am repeating myself. I'm scared of not knowing that I'm repeating myself. I'm scared of not knowing when I am repeating myself, y'all. So I learn a new fact about life every day. Speaking of facts that I learn, because I learn new facts about life, first of all, let me say this. Everybody say new shit. New shit. Did you know that 68% of convicted criminals that are released are rearrested within 3 years of their release? And it's not because of their environment, but it's because their mind was never rehabilitated. It was just relocated. Everybody say recidivism. Recidivism. The tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend. It's a relapse that recalled his redemption. It resulted in re-incarceration. And now he's a repeat offender. He let his mind run rapid while he retracted back to old habits, reducing himself again. And to another statistic, it's 3 times removed he's became. And when parts of our family tree leave, y'all, we don't happen to operate the same, even if it's just for that fall. And half our lifetimes, we've been victims of this system. The system's rehabilitation is more like regression for me. It restricts the mind to repeat the same things once released, so again we be confined. And he's re-sentenced to serve the same time as before. But see, it's mental. Hell, it gotta be. Because he can't recall the promises that he made to his family. The block on his mind is wild. And it's reinforced every time the gavel sounds, reminding him then and only then that he's about to revisit the lion's den that they call a state pen. Where all who are caged ain't prey. But the lions are the ones on the outside of the gates rewriting their fates, and God forbid the records show that you've been incarcerated before. See, they'll put a comma in your sentence just to run on your script with no period or ending in sight. This is scripture to the green mile with an automatic renewal price for your life. Reform you for what, nigga? Let's go! When the nation bleeds, 44% of you returning within a year, 77% returning within, 68% returning within 3, 77% returning within 5, and 83% returning by year 9. Reform you for what, nigga? Reintegration to society is minimal. When you're given $2 $50 vouchers and a pat on the back to reprogram your life, it's cynical. But that's the Texas Department, it's criminal. Justice, serve right, lock you up and rebirth you right, repress, repurpose and restore you right. They will put you to work for the TCI, Texas Correctional Industries, where you can provide goods and services to state agencies, schools, and private companies. But without that change, your company ain't no good, nor any service that you can provide when you're seeking that same type of employment on the outside. Y'all, there ain't no resources for you. Without that connection, it's just redirection back to that revolving door, because your time is money, and money is time and time again. Court is all it takes to be drugged back to your cell again, because black men are on sale again, always have been, retelling their Shawshank redemptions. They're tunneling through reenactments of the entrapment, of the abuse, bureaucracy, corruption, and control, and they're expected to reconstruct their souls all after entering into society. Y'all, with no money, no job, and no credit, and renting a place on their own, you can fucking forget it. Recidivism, the tendency of a convicted criminal to reoffend, is a constant cycle when there's no stock in going home. And Stockholm takes control, and by the time you realize they've been buying time until you're recaptured and your risk becomes their reward. Reform you for what, nigga? There ain't no revive in your mind when they can recycle. Get out of here. Am I doing all right? Y'all cool with me? So I try to pride myself on my being somewhat relatable, even though I do poetry strictly for me. I perform for me. This is therapy for me, but I hope I can say something that will relate to someone else. So tonight, for this last piece, can I talk to the ladies? So you know how when you're dating in a relationship, and you want to make sure that you're that one that's remembered, that you ain't never forgot about. Okay. I used to want every man that I've ever loved to love me the way they ain't never loved no woman before. Okay? I wanted to be the only one that if they ever lost their ways, their quest of life would map them right back to me. You know, no matter the detour, he gonna pull up and pass by for me. But he won't forget to turn on state in his lane if ever there's construction under my way, because I've been working on composing solid ground over here. For years, I done poured concreted love and stained tiered windows here, baby. Ain't no rose-colored glass. But nevertheless, an ex will still bypass occasionally. Blindsided how the semi-daily thoughts of my one-of-a-kind love go round about when he's on autopilot. Controlling his cruise, yeah, I do. Especially when I globally position my system with the occasional, hey, peekaboo. GPS do be on the fritz sometimes, all right? No worries, he's rerouting. He just daydream past his exit. Next question, will he exit now to save that minute or two? or take that long way down Nostalgia Parkway to relap and reroute the scenic route. Either way, y'all, I heard there's a ride sharing by. There's a couple of my other exes I know that need a ride. I'm just saying they all seek and aim at the same red dot, and I am that ex that marks the spot, so fuck it. Call me the one piece. I got all my exes waiting grand in line just to see me and trust me. Them roadblocks don't stop them. See, they find shortcuts and alternate routes just to spin the block again. But there ain't no party over here. There ain't no green lights in this no-pass zone on the way to my home, and I know a part of their heart lies here. So even in a traffic jam, they rush hour to get there to check your flag. They run red lights of logic to speed through the caution, ignoring all the dead end signs, thinking there's an entrance still here. See, every U-turn becomes a 360-degree dance. They circling them roundabouts again, hoping I grant them one more chance, but see, I told them. Ain't no parking allowed in my piece. Yet they keep trying to parallel my dreams, trying to merge into my lane, but my boundary got beams. The speed limit be enforced over here. But they thirst be driving them reckless. They can't yield to the truth that my route got a new direction, double parked in nostalgia, and they saw the memories intersection. See, they blow horns in desperation just to get my attention, and I know a part of me wanted them to love me a long time, right? Even after they were no longer mine, right? I wanted them to love me the way they ain't never loved a woman before. And now they crashing out because I don't look their love no more. Now they're an emotional wreck in my rear view, a thing of the past, trying to get back to the future. Shit, they ain't never have. Thank y'all. I always forget this, so I'm sorry, but thank you. I always forget, but you can follow me at Courtney Lyn Be Cooking on Instagram, like Courtney Lyn, the regular way. My name's spelled Courtney Lyn Be Cooking, and on Facebook at Courtney Lyn. And you can also follow me and my husband at We Go Live TV. Thank you.
What I tell you? Shout out to Courtney. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. The night's not over, y'all. It's not done. That's what. Well, that's your second one, ain't it? I'm debating between getting another one and just taking a shot. You know? That's how I feel. But y'all looking like I should just drink a daiquiri. You know? Y'all not giving shot energy. So I just want to try. Y'all need to give me some shot energy. Y'all ready for the next artist coming to the mic? Are y'all really ready for the next artist coming to the mic? Come to the mic right now. You already building energy. You already clap your hands for Zan Kopa. On deck, we got Mr. Unspoken. And don't forget, we got Bella the Speaker as our final feature for the evening.
Her story did not start here in America. The triple K, yes, I pay homage to those who paved the way for you and I to walk the earth. She gave birth, yet it was he who first called its Kwanzaa. And what was the Undugu, Brother Mzee, elder's name, Alanaran Karinga gave us in the year 1966, the 7 principles called the Nguzo Saba. And for those who missed the intro, I am Kinara the Light, the 7th-place candle holder. Nia be my middle name. Yes, I stand for purpose. Bet Sankofa bringeth the fire higher up in the sky. Here I come like the sun Jah. No, Ra rises from the east. I spit prophecy. So buckle self-deceit. My poetry is laced with vitamin or vitamin D. Kind of precipitous, steep, sudden, hasty, no time for coonery or buffoonery. I chopped that shit up as though it was sushi. What did Morpheus say in the movie The Matrix? Hear me. When I see youngsters they call VOG, yet they forgot to add the O to the D, not the D to the O to the double G, y'all. That's some spellbound shit. Calling each other dogs. We must rise like amino carboxymuconic. That's an enzyme within the body. We, meaning you and I, we had to go back and reclaim some serious study because over 45 years ago, I flunked biology. However, if one were to add 45 plus 16, you're gonna get this type of energy. Therefore, what you are experiencing here and now It's a sound piece of chemistry, like umoja, meaning unity. Now that I have your undivided attention, I'm about to go deep and sprinkle a little bit of that Kuji Chakolea in the mix. Self-determination is the only way that we're gonna fix this shit. Please accept the apology, although my word thought process, which was being released from my brain, like fire going through a crematorium lab, taking on the form of jabs with such velocity, one might think they were in the ring with the Japanese hard-hitting Naoya Inoue or David Benavidez, which puts their opponents on the mat, on the floor. I'm like the spook who sat by the door. Y'all heard what she said? Oh, shit, my Lord. Here we go. If truth is to be told, we're in trouble. Why? Because the masses separate the M from the other 5 letters going to leave you with the asses are in total conformity and denial. Yes, some sit and connected to bust your bubble. It's utterly impossible for the 74% of our households being ran by single male indigenous women, brothers. That's alarming. And ain't nothing cute or charming for our brothers to be tenuously, I dropped the C to the O to the N, con meaning tricks. Brothers are being effeminized and our women are becoming more and more masculine, forgetting how to be feminine, which is a natural law of nature. Your son Kopa, get them! Because we're lost in the source of this patriarchal system. That's why I say, Dr. Francis Cresswell to say rest in peace. Brothers are being clubbed. Peace. Thank you.
Man, I told y'all are in for a show. Tonight has been such a beautiful blessing. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Y'all didn't know, we just merged it. That's what happens when moguls come together, man. This is what happens when moguls come together. All right, so we are almost to our last feature of the night. We only have a few more artists going across to the stage, so I definitely implore you to just hang out with us. There's more messages to be heard. There's more good vibes to be had. And like, you don't want to go to work tomorrow anyway, so at least know that if you're going to be a little late tomorrow, you did it with good cause, you know, because you're still going to work, because I believe in you. But, like, you know, just give yourself a little room. Just stop drinking and, you know, give yourself a little, let me stop lying. No, I was like, let me stop lying. Let me stop lying. Drink enough. How about that? I'm not gonna say drink more because y'all not gonna be calling it, oh, Free said get fucked up now, I miss work. No, drink enough to coast the night because that's what real niggas do. All right, people, sorry, let me clean that up. All right, so y'all ready for the next artist to come to the stage? Great, positive, love it. Guys, y'all right in front of me. I need a whisper or something. I ain't gotta scream because I'm right here. I don't want y'all to scare me. But just a little speak, you know, a little sweet. You good. Y'all getting it all night. Y'all ready for y'all to come to the stage? Come to the stage right now. You already feel the energy. You already clap your hands for Mr. Unspoken. On deck, we got Johnny. On deck, we got Johnny.
Mental masturbation. I mentally masturbated, y'all. I stripped my mind of its protective coating. It's like my soul became the lotion and my character became the emotions of stroking my erection of thoughts with no protection. Investing in something so soothing and amusing. No, I don't regret fucking my mind to come to this conclusion. I mentally masturbated, y'all. Assassinated my conscience of negative thinking and replaced it with rethinking deep down in the basement of my body to embody a new me. A new me who will come to realization that black folk got to stop using justification of my success. Blaming it on the days of the plantations. Self-procrastinating. Mad because we didn't handle some damn reparations. That should never stop your determination and preparation. That should never stop your dedication towards more education and greatness. It just takes your blessings and waiting for God. I mentally masturbated, y'all, and found myself and surrounded myself. I needed discipline, so I grounded myself. I'm proud of myself, so far with to crown myself. But I found that ocean of progress and I drowned myself. I guess God made a way for me to drown myself. I'm mentally masturbated, y'all. I fuck my mind to come to this conclusion, to find out what's my life contribution. I turned confusion into execution, and I finally found the solution. I mentally masturbated, y'all. To mentally masturbate is to fucking dig deep. I did it, and maybe you should too. It'll make you feel complete. Complete. Mental masturbation.
All right, you ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Coming to the stage right now, we got Johnny. Come on to the stage on deck. We got yours truly, and right after that, we got the
Wasn't expecting to come up here tonight. Y'all wrong for making me come after these beautiful, great poets. But boys, sometimes we don't have answers. Our words become a cancer, and demons become some dancers and prance around us like panthers. The people we trust are actors. The people can't trust the pastor, and the people we love attack us like deceiters that normal practice. Our backs are against the wall. Lord, we fall and need you around, at least for some peace when you see us down. Lift our feet from the sinking ground and surround us with love. We need you to crown us with love. So will you come round up some love? We know we can count on this love. Thank you.
Y'all be killing me with these shorts and sleeves, man. I love it, though. I love it. You ready for the next artist coming to the stage? Coming to the stage right now. Ooh. Okay, them deck just hitting y'all. I hear it. I hear it. Okay. You already feel the energy. You already clapping your hands. Somebody make some noise for yours. Truly.
My father was a special kind of abusive. My mind can't seem to hide the times when he would come home every day, sober, and hit me and my brother with a barrage of encouragement. I mean, he would knock us over the head with jokes, unprovoked and clearly not wanted. Never wanted nor warranted by the police, yet it was he who swore to serve and protect. And never would he neglect apologizing after realizing that he wasn't the best. See, he couldn't perfect being perfect. Yeah, my dad was cursed to curse, but rarely swore. And always wore his pants on his hips. Until he would take off his belt, pull down his pants, and put them in a hamper on a hanger and tell any person once called strangers that that's how you make a home from a house, that you won't always do what I say, but practice what I do with the directions that came from his mouth as he quietly work after work and then afterwards burning to me the necessities of credit, work ethic, ethics, and etiquette. Push us to take chances and ask questions, but pull us back from having to experience the lessons in order to get the message. It still vexes me, my father's complexities. How he valued life's tangible equities and find priceless treasures in my intangible specialties. Yeah, my father's confusing and seemed to always be using. Juiced up on juice instead of Coke, but never on that OJ. He cooked meals, he smoked turkeys, and he whipped our butts. He used the Bible to burn the words of his heavenly Father into the mortal minds of his young men, and then he would drug us. He drug us to the Kingdom Hall for our benefit. He drug us to school on days we fake sick. He drug us to the park, to plays, to play ball with him at the park, to theme park, taught me to parallel park, bark orders in a drive-thru in a butchered new language that only he knew, because only he knew how to leave me in stitches. Yeah, my father almost drowned once, with me by his side. Whoever thought his air would be his air to give him voice when his breath left him breathless, nearly bending his life. I saved his life, the life of the man who watered his seeds until they grew, blossomed, and produced fruits from a tree that he planted, branded his initials plus his initial on his initial. Thus, when you see me, understand that he's the reason for the SPB. See, I can't recall a single fun time with my father, because it was just life for me. Made life just right for me. He was there day and night for me, the shining black knight for me who would fight for me when my mom was on a mission to have kill me. So I guess me being the SOS to him on that summer day makes us even, Stephen. Bedtimes were the scariest. See, I never knew if he was going to read me a nightmare or stay there, ensuring I never had one. But there were those times where he would silently come in my room, shake me, wake me, and take me into the living room to finish off. Watching the game, the news, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, what kind of father does such a thing? I mean, things once unspeakable I can voice now because of this man. See, he was a phone man who taught his boys how to wire up a house so they could tell their friends what horrible things he did to them that day. Back then, I never had much to say, but I do now. Can you explain to me how a person can be so surgical, be able to go to work out, energy, not miss a game, a practice, a play, a band rehearsal? I mean, he was always there. Such a stalker and a smooth talker, making me believe in make-believe or that one man can find a queen and live happily ever after however long 44 years of marriage is. I mean, it's clear it's not easy for me to talk about my dad. That monster of a man who had his super strength pulled from him anytime we'd arm wrestle, that vessel of the damned who I'll be damned in his arms you won't find me nestled as he's squeezing the love into me, slowly taking my breath away. And you could say he truly enjoyed doing those things. He wasn't cracking the whip just because. Thus, every day I pray that I work hard enough to say that I'm half as bad as dad as my father was.
Y'all make some noise for yours truly. All right, so we are about to get into our last feature of the night, y'all. But before we get into that, before we get into her, I'm telling you, you don't want to miss it, man. It's a return of poetry. It's beautiful, it's beautiful. I'm gonna slide a poem in. Miss Queasy, real quick. Follow me on Instagram at free.k._. I do a lot of shows. I have a show that I do every week. Outside of hosting the Right About Now, I'm gonna be at the show on the 14th, Rappers Against Poets on the 12th. I'm gonna be hosting at a concert on the 24th and something else on the 27th. You know, it's free.k._. If you wanna know just about the shows, Free Knowledge Show, it's just for the shows. Let's see if I got it. All right.
You got it?
No, you know how you got it. Anyway.
You got it.
I'm not gonna do what I tell y'all not to.
Thank you. You got it. You got it.
My mother and I have been sharing a mirror lately. And it's more than just our similar features I see. I know I may be reflecting, but her cracks are starting to show and I can finally feel myself breaking. My lines start to mimic hers and I think I get it now. While the days seem so long from her eyes, while faith and hope come in ways that almost feel silent, but living for tomorrow is just enough to keep breathing. It's been different lately. I mean, maybe I'm just different. Not naive to the role that I may be fading into. It seems like I'm catching flashes of a time that I'm not ready for. I know you've heard me talk about being the oldest, but ain't it odd when things turn OD? I'm the one stuck in between taking the biggest L. It's beyond responsibility. Realizing you're actually scared to be honest with me. Maybe that's why we exchange these long glares instead of hard truths. I'm not afraid of losing my youth, but I am worried about how we've aged. But then you say something like, don't nothing get old but clothes. But I can see how old habits are starting to wear you down. Like old pieces of linen sticking to uncomfortable places or moving in spaces that you've known you're outgrown. And even though we've been in different closets, I too find myself in that same space. Wearing those hand-me-downs. She be proud because being mommy's little girl doesn't really fit me anymore. It never did. My mother and I have been sharing a plate lately. Eyes too big with passion, trying to overfill a plate, trying to serve up a love that you can't stomach, but you too polite to put down, trying to rerun past meals of mention, radiation frying the styrofoam, but act surprised when the nutrients fall straight through. My mother and I have been sharing a blanket lately. A palette of past loves we weren't brave enough to wrap up in. The type of comfort we offer felt more like that itchy quilt and silk. I could tell she used to be a lover girl. I catch myself grieving a woman I haven't lost, trying to wipe her mirror clean, give her a stronger plate, find a blanket she won't be reluctant to wrap up in. I find myself grieving the woman she could have been. You ever tried to love someone who don't want you to? Try to extend the hand of reason just to be shot down. I wonder if she think that I'm not capable. Wonder if she think that I'm just that smart. smudge that can't be wiped off. A mirror image of an alternate universe, but we can't tell whose reality is whose, and I know I may be projecting, but these cracks are starting to make rifts between us because I'm trying to learn how to be a better me while also trying to not be like you. My mother and I have been married and shared problems. My mother and I have married each other's problems. She's raised me so well. A foggy femme fatale. Even with this full review, I feel like she's looking right through me. I feel like if our pupils ever meet each other, in that moment, we just might shatter. Home. Man, shout out to Charmango, man. Right. All right, so somebody say feature. So this woman comes to the stage, man. This is a very dynamic woman, man. She has been re-entering the poetry phase. She has been re-entering her poetry bag, man. She just came from Philly. She's gonna be back in Cleveland in October, right? She gonna be. All right, know how y'all be? Yeah. All right, she's gonna be in Cleveland in October. She likes to consider herself as a voice of the cure. Sorry, I'm a little late. She likes to consider herself. That's your fault. That's your fault. That's you. Yes, you are. The voice of the queer community. She is very dope. She is a mythical being. She is actually working on a documentary right now. Make some notes for that. Make some notes for documentary. The documentary is going to be about her poetry journey and her legacy that she's leaving behind for her daughters and for her children. I'm super excited to have her here. It's been a while since we've been able to share a space together. She is so dynamic. I love her down. Every time we we just talk yesterday. So to have her in this space for this night to have cultivated in the way that it has, I just think it's nothing but a little bit of divine timing. So without further ado, are you ready for your future to come to the stage? You already feel the energy. You already clap your hands. Somebody make some noise for Bella, the speaker.
Where's the city grant?
Behind you.
I've been in the game for a hot little minute. I collected my $200 and used that to buy property. And bought those properties for a couple of get out of jail free before some of these niggas had a chance to look at the dice. That shit, pretty girl spit the nothing nice. Meaning an Oscar rocked on an all-white couch in D.I.P. While y'all baby poets and memorizing poems, I was at home like A.B. Poetry, baby, I plotted and schemed, went from audience seats to VIP. I'm talking like your party with the weeds up there. Stop it! Forbid the fuck over, like that was a twister. They've been trying to fit these cases, back one of them didn't know that on day two, they catch twisters. Yes. I came to amaze, to captivate the crowd and set this motherfucking mic ablaze. It's Bella the speaker, bitches. Are you not entertained? Hi, guys. Yo. So, hey, besties. I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited to be in the space. As she mentioned, I kind of took like a long break, right? I sat down. I wanted to be a mom. I had a son. My son will be 2 in November. You feel me? So other things were more important, but now that I'm back in the space, I've been welcomed. I've been loved. I'm moving around. And she said, I'm just coming back from Philly. You're fucking right. Like, ain't nothing like Philly energy. You feel me? Like, yo, so I'm going to give y'all my set. Before I give it to y'all, if you would do me a favor and follow me right now on Instagram, because we're going to forget as we get into the poetry, and I don't want to forget, at Bella the Speaker. Follow me right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Do it right now. Do it right now.
Do it, baby girl, do it.
Yeah, so let's get into it. They say it takes a village to raise a child, right? That's the saying. They say it takes a village to raise a child. And before y'all think I'm up here spilling my family tea, know and understand that I'm searching for bits and pieces of clarity, I ask that each member of the audience bear with me. You feel me? Like, just hear a bitch out, okay? Yeah. They say it takes a village to raise a child. But how many of those does it take to screw in a light bulb that's already broken?
That's right.
To plug in the right plugs. To clean the dirt beneath the rugs masked by the family gatherings, the kisses, the hugs. What the fuck villages are we really speaking of? For it to take a village to raise my child or my 40 acres and a mule. Because as a black woman in today's society, what other tools do I need stripped from me? Having to be as strong and independent as they force us to be. But the elders say push through and persevere. And God willing, y'all, this village. Population 3. I, myself, and me, the hunter, the gatherer, and the village idiot, apparently, because I can't understand why, for the life of me, I find myself draining the absolute life from me trying to be each and everything that my son and my daughter need. And when I fall short as a mother or I feel like I don't succeed, I go in search of the help that I need, only to find that I'm asking for help from me and myself is too busy, so we make do without help from who? The village.
Say it, girl, say it.
Generation after generation, they teach the wrong lessons. So here I am, little old me, out here breaking generational curses on hopes and dreams. And just when it seems that the village is making strides, it's up in flames with nowhere to hide. That's why distant family is a thing.
Preach it, girl, preach it.
They call us millennials. I call them stuck in their ways. The mamas and pawpaws, Mr. and Mrs. Back in my days, the village covered their ears as my great-grandmother's innocence was taken from her as a child. The village went silent as my grandmother drowned in drug and alcohol addiction. The village watched my mother be the poster child for eviction. The village didn't pull up when there wasn't no food in my kitchen, but they keep saying it takes a village. I say it takes a black mama. A little more judgment perhaps, but a whole lot less drama. And when mama unmasks her trauma, she'll be able to nurture the seeds. She will give her daughters water and her sons shine when they need. She will remove all ailments from the soil, pluck every single weed so that the next generation will grow and blossom in his image. And black mama will do all of these things on her own. But they keep saying it takes a village. Peace. That's one for me. The pieces that I'm gonna give you guys, I'm gonna give y'all 2 more, maybe 3, depending on what my time looking like, are all pieces that are in my book. I'm finally working on publishing a book. So be on the lookout for that shit. If you fuck with me, if you fucking with what I'm talking about, make sure y'all get the book. But I'm gonna give y'all another one. How many LGBT people we got in the building? Say hey. Fuck, you're right. Let them know we in this hole, yeah. I want to get a little intimate. Amir, can I move the mic? Or do you need me to use it? Do I have to make love to the mic? Boom, 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 boom. I take pride in being black, being educated, and being queer. And some people ask why, so let me explain why I take pride. I take pride because a lot of you folks would rather take pictures and then condemn me for smiling, for posing, embracing my Kodak moment, but regardless of your judgment, this shit you see on stage look cute as fuck, don't it? The Picassos that we portray by every color of the spectrum, so when you gaze upon queer work, by God with a partner for life, y'all. I take pride.
That's the part.
First generation bachelors.
Hello.
First generation masters. First generation married with kids. First generation to know my worth. You feel me? To have an understanding of what it is that I deserve. And it's crazy to think that I might be the first generation to know real love, y'all. That's why I say pride. In God's grace and mercy. But I cut up behind his favor. I act out behind my ancestors in their hands. Like ain't nobody watching me. Because I know that they're watching me. You couldn't possibly have me believe that God don't rock with me. But in the absence of evidence, my faith is on trick, my discernment on two and keeping three, the man don't play about me. The best advice that I can give anyone in the audience tonight is to talk to me nicely. Hate the sin, not the business. Don't do that. Because as I stated, I'm one of God's favorite. Biblically translated, one of the ones that thou shalt not play with, y'all. I say pride. And the fact that I'm older, so the weight of the pride that I carry doesn't seem so heavy, knowing that some of the fiercest human beings came before me and said that for me, they take the hate. That for me, down, broken for me, they get their asses back up. Stand 10 toes, 7 colors, 5 letters from here to 1 flew, and if not for me, for the change. So for the next generation, I will add my 2 cents. They spoke for me, so I have to speak for them loud and loud. So the world will know how I take pride in being black, being educated, and a little homosexual. It's not that I have daddy issues, it's that I have life issues. Like gas, like groceries, like man bills. It's not that I haven't met my Prince Charming, it's just that my Prince Charming wears lashes and heels. It's not that I hate men, y'all. I don't date men. It's not that I was born this way, I was born anyway. Exactly. To a teenage mother with miseducated realities, terrified of having me almost a casualty, but God had to see fit, and now y'all pay to see me. So today, we love you, girl. I ask that each and every individual in this space take pride in love, in acceptance, in the fact that you stand as an ally to a community that found love in a hopeless place. The more pride that y'all take helps to remove the hate. So today, take pride. And if you're struggling to find bits and pieces of your pride, you're more than welcome to some of mine.
I hope you all are enjoying the set so far. Yes. Here at Right About Now, we like to support the artists. It's a community-based event. So if you like anything that you hear tonight and you are not able to support in merch, we do have a tip jar that we can pass around. If you do not have cash, you will see me on the side standing there like a rink girl with the Cash App. The Cash App is not, oh look, we got something even better. Yes. So we're gonna start this off passing around. Unlike the church, we're gonna put some in it first. And we're gonna pass this around here. All right.
Got you. They said I gotta love on it, so I'm gonna love on it. Is that okay with y'all? What's my time? Bet. Okay. Yeah, something coming. There's something coming. We waiting? Come on, love on me. Fucking right. Hell yeah.
Make sure y'all respect the mic.
Come on, besties.
For the people at home.
So I'm gonna give y'all 1.5. Since I got 1.5, I'm gonna give y'all a quick one, and then I'm gonna close it out with some new shit. They say you don't no. What you got to what you got is gone. But they never stopped to think about the absence of the mind being a breath of fresh air to the lung after that jab to the heart. Y'all, I erase people. Like words on a page misspelled, grammatically incorrect, chicken scratch, colors outside the lines bringing about my anxiety. Some of you people gave me anxiety. Some of you people were mistakes on pages of the book of my life. Some of you people drew me out to be chicken, afraid of letting other people inside. It's too much, and at the same time, not enough. So I erase people like they never existed. Because who is this poem even about for you? Peace. I'm sweating, y'all. I'm sweating. All right, my last one. New shit. How many of y'all in here with your bestie? With your friend, with your homie, with your partner? Look at somebody next. I suffer from relationship trauma when it comes to keeping friends, right? And it's something that weighs heavy on me. And I had a friend, right, a best friend, and we kind of got into it over some dry shit. And she texted me when I was like, "You're not being a good friend." She was like, "Define friend." That's what the fuck I was like. Oh, you feel me? So I responded like, definition 1. Multiple friend. Definition 1, artificial. Like fruit in the center of the dinner table where I made sure that you ate, even if it meant you ate from my plate. This dinner table turned round table because at all 4 points we just needed to smooth some things out. I guess you couldn't hear me over the sound of your own chewing. You fucking that shit up. That beef between your teeth gets uncomfortable, and it's unfortunate that you won't fix your lips to admit you're wrong. Now it's more like food poisoning. How that word vomit won't stay down, but here's some food for thought. Artificial is not a food group. My centerpiece requires real fruit. Definition 2. I got another one for y'all. Manipulation. The benefit of the doubt should be given, not taken. I remember in that after the last conversation that we had where you were letting me know that I was actually the bad friend and you were just giving me my space. Space to overanalyze. And I allowed you to play on my motherfucking top. Allowed you to take my kindness for weakness. Allowed you to take our friendship for granted, to take my words and twist them to Picasso, you victim. It's crazy how you seem to take so much more than what you give. And at this point, I've given more than what I can take. Definition 3, I got another one. Definition 3, hurtful. And no, I'm not over it. No, I'm not overdoing shit. Fact is, I'm not over it, period. Because I never do you that. I love with whole heart and a passion to heal the masses, and I've been internally bruised from dealing with a lot of y'all's poetically backward asses lessons learned. Too many fucks led to frustration and tears upon faces that brood mental strains and continued trauma. Everybody feels except me. Tattooed on my arm, next to the chip on my shoulder. At this point, it's self-inflicting. It's giving. It's giving friend, as in verb. Follow me. Like kill, steal, disturb. It's what you do. Don't it give demonic resemblances? How God came in an instance and removed me from you after that night at my knees asking, Lord, please reveal the evils that I don't see. Lord, protect me from a slither belly and a severed back. Y'all ever been cut so deep by somebody you call your friend? Spare me the fucking anxiety, right? I do better and work hard. I don't have to friend and defriend with the hope of a refriend. See, friend, a verb. But let me tell you what you're not gonna do. Definition 4 left blank with the hopes that somebody will come along and rewrite the definition to fit the image liking of what it means to be a friend. To love, to support, to persevere through adversity, cry, laugh, curse with me, friend. Turn on this instrumental and write this verse with me, friend. Step outside of the performance and rehearse with me, friend. Roll this blunt and let's map out taking over the world and then hold each other accountable. Friend, like I will fight you, bitch, behind you, bitch, because sometimes you forget, bitch, that you are the shit, friend. Like, I'm so glad that God placed you in my life because he knew how much we needed each other. Friend, more like sisters and brothers, the way that we bleed for one another. Friend, like friend. How many of us have them? Friends. The ones we can depend on. Friends. Like password journals that you had access to, because even back then I fucked with you, friend. I guess it depends on your definition. Peace. Thank y'all so much for having me. Thank y'all so much for vibing with me. Again, follow me on Instagram at Bella the Speaker. I'm moving and grooving. I'm around Houston. Thank y'all so much. Y'all been amazing.
Y'all make some noise for Bella the Speaker, man. If y'all didn't catch, she also been doing the tax side of being an educator on time, man. Shout out to the right about now. Y'all do it. Be on the lookout for the next show. Straw Mango, what you got?
Unspoken.